Okay, so now we'll begin with the chakra vibration. Bring your awareness to the perineum. And for anybody who may be new, the perineum is in between the anus and the genital area. As we gently squeeze over there, Suma raised hand. What is that?
I will promote as a panelist. I think it's for promotion. I will take care of that.
Okay. So so we focus on the perineum, and as we say the mantra Lam, we squeeze over there, and as we squeeze there, we bring the little finger pressing on the thumb. Take a deep breath.
Lam.
Lam. Lam.
Lam.
Lam. Lam.
Lam.
Lam.
Lam.
Release the mudra, and without that we will do Lam. Lam.
Lam.
Again. Lam.
Lam.
Last time. Lam.
Lam.
1 inch above the perineum, behind where we urinate, we do the mantra Vam. And here we bring the ring finger pressed against the thumb. So take a deep breath in. Vam. 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 Now we release the mudra and continue.
Vam.
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 Now bring the awareness behind the navel, and here we do the sound ram, and here as we draw into the navel, press the middle finger against the thumb. Take a deep breath in.
Ram.
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 Ram. Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Ram.
Release the mudra and continue. Ram.
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 Last time. Ram.
Ram.
Actually, one more time. Ram. Now we bring the awareness in between the breasts and the middle of the body. And here we do the sound yam. And here we keep the index finger pressed against the thumb. So let's take a deep breath in. Yam. Yum.
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 Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum. Yum.
Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Release the mudra and continue.
Yum.
Yum. Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Yum.
Last time.
Yum.
Yum. Bring the awareness to the throat. And here we do the sound hum. And here we keep the thumbs up mudra. Take a deep breath in.
Hum.
Hum. Hum.
Hum.
Hum. Hum. Hum. Hum. Hum. Hum.
Hum.
Hum.
Hum.
Hum. Hum. Hum.
Hum.
Hum.
Hum.
Hum. Now release the mudra and continue. Hum.
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 Hum. Okay. Now we bring our awareness to the middle of the head and we are going to do the sound chum. And here too, the thumbs up mudra. Take a deep breath in. Chum. Chum.
Chum.
Chum. Chum. Chum.
Chum.
Last time. Chum.
Chum.
Release the mudra and one more time. Chum. Bring the awareness to the top of the head. We will do Om, again thumbs up mudra. Om. 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 Release the mudra and continue. So now Srijit, Ujjayi Pranayama, continue.
So now we will move to the Ujjayi Pranayam or happy face breathing. Those who are doing this for a while, please continue. Those who have joined new, please keep your spine straight. Close your eyes and feel how your throat feels. It will feel normal. Now make a big smile. You will feel a slight stretch in the throat. Focus on the slight stretch and inhale and exhale slowly. You will feel as if the breath is rubbing the throat, the slight stretch on the throat. We will continue the inhale and exhale slowly. For those of you who joined just now, we are doing the Ujjayi Pranayam, happy face breathing. Next, we will move to the silent mantra, Haim Im Am. So unlike the chakra vibration practice, this is done silently. We visualize the mantra, the vibration of the mantra flowing from sternum area through the top of the head as we do Haim Im Am, Haim Im Am. And there is no correlation with the breath, and this is done silently. We'll do it for a couple of minutes. Next, we will do the mantra Haim, focusing on the lungs. This is also a silent mantra. We'll vibrate the mantra Haim in the chest and the lungs area. This will improve the circulation, and you may feel some sensation in the leg, hand, or head. So that's natural. Focusing on the lungs and mentally vibrate the mantra Haim, 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 Haim. This also don't have any correlation with the breath. And we do it mentally.
May mute. Picture.
बेटा हाँ ऊपर हटाते फोन फोन होती है फोन ऑफ है
Uh-huh.
so it's not
So time for spinal alignment.
Yes.
Okay, was our good friend
I'm ready.
Nareshji? Okay, go ahead.
So most of you know this technique very well, 20-minute session. And follow Dr. Narayan. He is also, I'll give little instructions here and there. So first technique is tilting and breathe, exhaling. Exhale slowly, bring it back to the normal position and exhale the other end. And repeat this for about 7 rounds. And then before we change to the other one.
Okay.
Keep it smooth. Exhale. Bring it back. Exhale. And inhale when you bring it to the normal position. Next step is we turn our neck and exhale and bring it back to the normal position. Go back to the other side, exhale, and when inhale when you're coming back to the normal position. So let's do it. Now we go to the up and down. You inhale while you're going up and exhale when you're going down to the chin. Do it very slowly, gently. The next step is when you're exhaling and turn around, go down and rotate your neck, have exhalation and inhalation. Keep your spine straight. This is 360 rotation coupled with exhalation and inhalation. Now we rotate on the other side, opposite side. Now we'll go to our one shoulder exercise. Inhale and go back, rotate and bring it down. One shoulder at a time. And we'll do it for a minute or two.
To see the motion in the camera, you can look at me.
Very true. The neck, shoulder, and head and back are connected. So all these exercises are doing a lot more than what we think.
It has a big impact on the hands.
Interesting.
Okay, hold on. Let go. Let go. Yeah, why are we Let go.
Okay, so now we will do the hands. You stretch your hands and inhale while you are stretching the fingers. And while you are bringing it down, exhaling at the same time.
You can see the picture in my picture. Inhale, fingers stretched out. Exhale, thumbs in and downward facing.
Let's do the rotation of the fist and look at Dr. Narayan, how he's doing. And go slow, inhale and exhale when you're bringing it down. Inhale when you're going up and exhale while you're coming down.
One breath, one circle. Half a circle inhale, half a circle exhale. Let's go reverse side.
Okay, so now we go to the shoulders, for both shoulders at the same time. Inhale. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is, follow Dr. Narayan, I was mixing it up. So go with the hands, bring it down, back, and follow the movement of the hands. Inspire, exhale, inhale, and exhale.
Move the wrist in every direction.
Now you can rotate it backward, other way around. Keep the breathing process right. Inhale when you go up, exhale when you're going down. Holding your hands and bringing it back to your neck and making it 180 degrees. And now you'll be turning your neck toward one side and exhaling at the same time. So this, you may be feeling a little bit of stretch on the back as well. And this is wonderful exercise for the upper back and neck.
Sunanda, lift up your head. Don't let it bend.
Now we will be doing both shoulders. Take up, rotate backward and bring it back. Inhale, exhale. Now we can put one hand on one leg and other hand goes on the other backward and you turn around. Look at Dr. Naran. This is good for your lower back. Keep this synchronization with breathing. Exhale when you're going away. Inhale when you're coming back.
Some of you may find it equally easy to cross one hand to the shoulder and the other behind. Inhale, come forward and cross the other way. Both equally do the same thing.
For some seniors like me, that's much easier. The second way is much easier.
Yes. Okay, now we can go on to the next exercise. We cross one leg over the other and get hold of the knee on the top. And as you exhale, you not only pull the knee, but cross it over so that the butt of the knee that you're holding lifts up. And then you turn your head to the same side as the knee you're holding. Inhale, release, and exhale, pull and turn.
So this is giving a stretch to your hips, leg muscles, and abdominal muscles, and lower back. So Now we go to the next leg. Exhale when you're bringing close to your home, to belly. And the moment of the neck should be on the same side as the leg you are holding.
Okay.
Now we stand up and do the leg exercise first. Raise one leg, right leg or left, and breathe in, inhale and exhale. 1, inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. 3, inhale, exhale. 4, inhale, exhale. 5, inhale, exhale. 6, inhale, exhale. 7, inhale, exhale. 8, inhale, exhale. 9, and inhale, exhale. 10. We repeat the same thing with the next leg. Inhale, exhale. 1, inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. 3, inhale, exhale. 4, inhale, exhale. 5, and keep your ankle in a little stretched way when you're doing this exercise. Not only knee, you can get some little bit boost to your ankle as well. All right. So now we will do the last part of this exercise, which is we stand up and do the lumbar exercise, which Dr. Narayan just started a few days ago. It's a very good exercise. You bend and you can lean onto a chair. Some of you may not need, those who have a strong balance, they may do this differently, that you put up your other way around, this way, and bend from your hip. Your legs should be apart and they should be parallel to each other, and bend down, and your neck should be facing a little bit upward. And you will feel the stretch. Bend as much as you can. Breathe normally and keep your stretch onto the lower back and entire leg. The bending should be only hip only. Breathe normally, hold it as comfortable as possible. Keep the neck facing upward.
Now you can take the seat and we'll begin the Bhastrika Pranayam. Bal Mukund, is it your turn? Okay, I will demonstrate then. Bring your, there are two ways in which to do. We inhale with the belly coming out and the chest expanding and the shoulder pulling back. And exhale, we relax with the belly going in and everything going in. Was there anybody else who was supposed to do Bhastrika? Anyway, let me make the full demo of this. Inhale, exhale. When we use the hand position, We inhale, the belly comes out. And as the chest expands, we lift up the elbows a little bit. And as the upper lung breathes, the shoulder stretches back and we open out the palm. And then as we exhale, we first close the fist and then we continue the exhalation till everything goes out, including the belly going in. So let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Close the fist, exhale. 4. Close the fist, exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Eyes closed, bring down the hands. Observe the sensations in your head. And we will wait till the sensations dissipate. Okay. It has left the head. Some people may still feel it in the neck and shoulders, but we'll go on to the second round. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 30. Exhale. 40. Exhale. 50. Exhale. 60. Exhale. 70. Exhale. 80. Exhale. 90. Exhale. 20. Exhale. Hands down, relax, close your eyes, and observe the sensations with it. Once the sensations have subsided, mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. With your eyes closed, mentally let the eye be turned upward towards the top of the head, and keep the palms, one palm over the other, both palms facing upward, and touch the thumbs together. And if you have a personal mantra, you can use it. If you don't have a personal mantra, just watch your breath and listen to the Om in the background. Mentally tell yourself, let me be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born, with that as the thought. Gently lift up your hand and bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open the eyes. And with that, it is 6:30. So those of you who need to go can go, and others can stay on for questions and Yoga Sutras. I have one request of everyone. If you are enjoying this practice, think of 1 or 2 other people whom you can share this practice with and invite them to come and join. We have right now, we had about 167 people today, but we have ability for 500 people to come at the same time and be on video, okay? And so we are underutilizing the capacity, and many of you have become experts over here. So if we get newer people in, and just like we have been doing rounds over here, each of you can have your turn and you're all sharing it with your own friends. So now, if there are any new people who haven't introduced themselves, I would welcome you to come and speak up. Just unmute yourself and start speaking. If there is nobody new, then in
No.
which case, go on to question answers.
Namaste, Dr. Rajan.
Namaste. Rajini ji, you want to say something?
Ji, I am doing this yoga since 1 month, and lots of things in my body changes, like constipation, and I started sleeping. And thank you very much for this yoga session. Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure. Thank you. It's all God's grace.
And in India, my daughters are also doing this.
Wonderful. Are they joining the later session from India?
They are joining YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Excellent.
Yes.
You can tell them that if they are early risers, then in
Yeah.
which case we have the session at 6 o'clock in the morning for India time.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much and namaste.
Namaste ji.
Rajan, can I say something?
Go ahead.
Rajan, I have been
Sorry, continue Chandu Dal Singh ji and then come to Mr.
Rajan, I have been I have started this yoga since last 3 months, and I have been benefited with reduction in weight, and also my blood pressure was like before 135 around, now it's below 130. And I have been recommended my brother Praveen, and I like to thank you. Thank you all yoga team, you and Praveen.
Yes.
Praveen
Thank you
Darsani,
so
my
much.
brother.
Namaste ji. So, Sharmishta Gupta, you want to speak up?
Yeah, namaskar. I have joined it for first time. So Mr. may have joined. So I enjoyed your yoga, and I will be regularly coming and joining at 5:30.
Wonderful. What is your name, sir?
My name is Sachidanand Gupta.
Wonderful.
मेरा नाम शर्मिष्ठा
ये
है।
मेरी पत्नी है शर्मिष्ठा गुप्ता।
मैंने पहली बार बहुत पहले एक बार देखा था, पूरा नहीं। आज हमने इनको बेक किया कि प्लीज ज्वाइन, कुछ पैर में इनकी प्रॉब्लम है, तो आई थिंक ही स्टार्टेड लाइकिंग, तो होपफुली
नहीं बहुत अच्छा लगा
ज्वाइन करेंगे।
और it's very nice and the way you conducting it is wonderful, and I like the breathing exercises. It's giving all the joints very nice exercise along with the breathing. So
Excellent.
we enjoyed it, and I had to do it on chair today. My knee had little issue, right knee. About 2 weeks ago, some I don't know what happened. I was doing gardening. Since then, it's having a little bit pain, but maybe it'll go away. Then I can sit down.
The goal of yoga is the epitome of your name, to become Sachidanand. Thank you so much and welcome.
And thank you, Naresh ji, very nice. He's one of my best friends.
Yeah,
Thank you. Namaste. Anybody else?
Hi, Narayan, this is Anu here.
Yes, Anu. Please introduce yourself to the whole yoga family here.
I have been fortunate to know Narayan from last probably 24 years. And I have been, lucky to be his neighbor for a certain number of years, probably a year or two. And I'm like his family, and I keep getting his grace every now and then. Thank you very much. And for you and to Balmukund to getting this to our houses. I could not come to the Midland and join you. So this is the way, it's a blessing, I feel. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you. So Anu, we have families joining from all over the US here. There are people who prefer to join from Los Angeles at this time rather than for the later session. And there are people from the entire East Coast as well as Houston who are all joining over here. Okay. So it's not location doesn't determine that, right?
No.
So thank you, Anu. And Anu is one of our extended family over here. So her daughter is also my daughter. That's how I think of it. We have grown up like that as neighbors. So, but anyway, so much for Anu. So thank you, Anu.
Thank you.
Okay, now, is there any other question? Otherwise, we'll go on to the Yoga Sutras.
I have a question. Hi, Rajan Narayan, namaste.
Namaste.
My name is Jasu. I just stay with her, 3-4 weeks, coming sometimes, some not every day. But I have a problem with the knee and with the ankle. It's hurting. It's like so much in my legs. So do you recommend anything about?
See, the practice we are doing is palliative. Now, what you should have is you should have yourself diagnosed by your doctor. And once you have a diagnosis, at that time, you can let me know and we will have an individual appointment to see how we can deal with it. Without diagnosis from a doctor, we don't deal with any situation. The only reason we don't do that is before we work with anyone with yoga therapy, we need to know your situation is not critical. And once a doctor evaluates it and does that, then in which case at that time, we know we are not putting you into any unwarranted risk by working with you. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Rajan. Thank you. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah, Rajanji,
Thank you.
Here.
Yeah, go ahead, Yashwantji. You were going to say something?
Yes. Just wanted to know that when we do the personal mantra at the end,
yeah,
you described today the sort of mudra, that palms up and thumbs touching. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like that. But you keep it in a relaxed way on your lap.
Okay.
Okay. And
hello, Dr.
Yes,
Rajan.
Raman Bhai and Bhagavati Parekh, you were going to say something? Go ahead.
Yes. I have rosacea. So my eyes is running and all over is burning too much. So is there anything?
Okay. Actually, for you, we don't do the specific thing for you here, but on weekends we do the the Kapalbhati Pranayam. You will find the Kapalbhati Pranayam may be helpful for you, but on the other hand, if you find it doesn't resolve your problem enough, where are you located?
Houston, Sugarland.
Sugarland. Then in which case, what I will do is I'll refer you to Abhay Jain over there, and Abhay will take the readings on the Nadi machine, and he will send me the readings, so that way I will know what we are dealing with. Okay? So first, what you should do is try the Kapalbhati Pranayam, do it for 15 minutes daily, and see whether you're getting improvement. Otherwise, we'll go to the Nadi reading. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Rajanji.
Yes, Haji.
Okay, for dry eyes, you were saying that there's a point in the back of the head.
Yes.
And would like to know what is the frequency, how many times we should press it and how many times and how long we should do it.
Hold it for like 2 minutes and do this like 10 times a day. Every time when you're doing something and you have a gap and you hold it for 2 minutes and let it go. So
Okay,
this way, yes. Okay. So we will now go on to the Yoga Sutras. Otherwise, we will fall short on time.
Okay.
So today we are in the 3rd chapter. And as I had said yesterday, we have been through the overview of the first and second chapter enough. And chapter 3 brings us to the higher aspects of yoga, which is the higher meditative aspect. And here we had Patanjali Muni is talking about, remember, this is coming in the context of Ashtanga Yoga. When we are dealing with Ashtanga Yoga, Patanjali Muni's approach is purification of the body and mind so that it is ready for the spiritual connection. Okay? And so the purification of the body and mind starts with yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, and pratyahara. And once that purification has happened, it becomes easier for you to have a point of meditation, a point of focus. And so from that point of focus, in the point of focus leading into the meditative connectivity and samadhi, and from where cosmic intellect comes to you, cosmic awareness comes to you, intuitive awareness comes to you, all of these aspects are called dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. Dharana is the point of focus. Dhyana is the meditation where the mind blanks out. And samadhi is where the cosmic connectivity takes place. And from there, you become aware of the intuitive intellect. Whatever question you ask, you get the answer. So this is what has been described in chapter 3. And let's roll down a little further and go to where we were yesterday. And so he has described that wherever you focus, about whatever is your question in your mind, you focus on it and let go, and the answer will come. And but the process of this entire meditative process, Patanjali Muni describes in 3 steps. The first step is you're able to be a pure observer. Actually, you're able to be in a state where nothing affects you. All the programs within you, nothing affects you. And that is the state what he calls as Nirodha Parinamaha. There the mind fully stops because nothing affects you. And from there what happens is your inner, your programmed entity, your chitta, it's waxing and waning, but it stays the same. In other words, it has become completely still. Your inner program, your chitta has become still. That is called Samadhi Parinama. And in that stillness is where the cosmic connectivity is evoked. And from there, the next step is Ekagrata Parinama. The Ekagrata Parinama is the state where you become one with the question you had in your mind, and the answer comes from there in the form of the prajna or the intuitive knowledge. And so what is the nature of the knowledge that comes? The nature of the knowledge is fully encompassing everything you would like to know about that particular point of focus. And this is described as you get to know of the point of focus, the dharma, lakshana, and avastha of all of them. Dharma is the nature, lakshana is the indicator, and avastha is the state of the being. All of that of the point of focus, you become, it becomes known to you. And so that is where we ended in sutra number 13 last time. So sutra number 14 goes into Shanta Udita Avyapadeshasya Dharma Anupati Dharmi. Shanta means complete peace. Udita is arising out of the complete peace. Avyapadeshasya means undescribable. Dharma Anupati Dharmi. So the dharma is the nature, or you can call it as the, the nature of the cosmic flow, or the nature of existence. Anupati is what follows that, and that what follows that is the dharmi. So the individual who is experiencing it is the dharmi. Krama anyatvam parinama anyatyeva hetuhu. Hetuhu means the cause. Krama means sequence. Krama anyatvam means if the sequence is different, then parinama, the result, is also different, anyatyeva. And so the cause of a different result is because the sequence is different. What does this really mean? It really means in what sequence you ask questions. So whatever questions you seek, you will get the answers for that. And in this process, little by little, you begin to learn more and more things. The sutra number 16, Parinama Traya Samyamat Atita Anagata Jnanam. So when you focus on the result of something and you do the samyama as has been told to you before in this chapter, samyama means the coming together of dharana, dhyana, samadhi, which means the point of the question as well as the state of tuning out in meditation. And then from there, in samadhi, the cosmic connectivity brings you the awareness of the cosmic knowledge or the intuitive awareness. So when you focus on the result of something and you do the samyama, what do you get? You get knowledge of atita, whatever has passed, anagata, what is to come in the future, and jnanam is the knowledge of that. So knowledge of past and future becomes known to you. So let's go on to sutra number 17. Okay. Shabda artha pratyayanam itaretara adhyasat sankarastha pravibhaga sanyamat sarva bhuta ruta jnana. Sarva bhuta ruta jnanam means jnanam is knowledge, sarva is all, bhuta means anything that is of created, ruta means sound. So what happens is you can have knowledge of all the sounds that exist in the universe. And how can you know that? Well, the process is described over here in the sutra. Shabda means the sound or the sound vibration. Artha is the meaning of that. Pratyayana, pratyaya means to reflect off or to think on it or whatever thoughts come to you. Itaretara means this and that. You are actually parsing out. Itaretara. Adhyasat means to take it. Adhya means what is beyond. So by taking it into the higher realm beyond. Sankarastha means Sankara means what is divided or broken or what is crossing over into another zone. So Sankarastha pravibhaga. Pravibhaga is, vibhaga means separated. Pravibhaga means prakrishta vibhaga. Prakrishta means what is in the core of cosmic existence. So you kind of separate it out in the cosmic sense. And on that one, you do samyama. Then in which case, you can become aware of the nature of all sounds. In other words, you can know all the languages, you can speak to animals, you can know the nature of all sounds. So this is what he says. I'm going to stop here to make one particular observation over here. This entire chapter from sutra number 16 onwards is going to tell you about all the different kinds of siddhis people can experience. Many people who, many people think the Yoga Sutra is a moksha darshana. What is the meaning of a moksha darshana? A philosophy for going outside the cycle of birth and rebirth. That is the philosophy for liberation. Okay. Anybody who looks at the Yoga Sutra as a philosophy of a liberation, what they do is they shave their head and wear a saffron robe and they say, I'm no longer part of society, and they go away elsewhere. So that is their view. This view comes from the Buddhist culture. Whereas on the other hand, the Sanatana Dharma perspective of what the Yoga Sutra is, we call it as a Dharma Shastra, not Moksha Shastra. Moksha comes as a result of the dharmic flow. Okay? So we call it as the Dharma Shastra. And in the Dharma Shastra, it means we are all born to fulfill our role in life. And so when we fulfill our role without any reactivity, being true to your conscience, that automatically leads you to liberation. So the focus is on dharma. So, and as part of the dharmic process, people who need to have certain extraordinary abilities, those extraordinary abilities manifest. And those are the extraordinary abilities that are manifest. What will manifest in the yogic process is listed in this chapter. Now, the people who view the Yoga Sutra as a moksha shastra, that is essentially for liberation, I have heard many of these people say, throw away chapter 3. These siddhis are all useless. They don't mean anything. It will only deviate you from the path of liberation. So I've heard a lot of people say that. Now, that is not our view. Our view is, in order to fulfill your dharma, this all of this may come, all these this thing, it will come selectively to people who need to use it for in order to fulfill their duty towards the cosmic flow. And you can know what your duty is only if you're connected. And you can be connected only if there is peace and harmony within you. In other words, you have to become a yogi who is connected all the time, and that's how you make sure you don't misuse any of these abilities. So anyway, so with that as the primer over here, or what will I say, as the preface over here, we can go through many more sutras over here, another 20-30 sutras, which are going to describe many different kinds of siddhis or extraordinary abilities that can come to specific people. And in my view, Patanjali wrote this chapter so that when a yogi who is in the search of that gets any one of these abilities, they won't get confused. Why me? Or they won't get confused. What is this? And they won't get thrown off the path. Right in the end of this chapter, in chapter 3, Patanjali Muni, after stating all these siddhis that a yogi can potentially get, he goes and says, don't get confused by these siddhis. When you get these siddhis, is only for you to fulfill your swadharma, your dharma. And don't think that because you have the siddhi, you're any greater than any other person who is born. Everybody is the same. Each person has been born only to fulfill their duty. You're no more than an instrument to fulfill that purpose. So Patanjali Muni is very clear on that. Okay. So with that as the thought, all these listing of siddhis, we can go through quite rapidly. We can cover like 20 sutras in 10 minutes. Okay. So let's go on and see how much more we can cover in the next 7 minutes that we have. Sanskara sakshat karanat purva jati jnanam. Sanskara means all the programs within you. Sakshat means they come in front of you, or what will you call, is you are able to directly experience it. Karanat means as an instrument. Karana means an instrument. From that, what can you know? You can know purva jati jnanam. Purva means previous lifetime. Purva means before. Jati means the nature of your birth. Jnanam is knowledge. So whatever happens is, if you can look at the outcome of what program is happening for you over here, and if you can do the samyama, or the thought, the process of doing dharana, dhyana, samadhi on whatever you're experiencing now, you can know the previous lifetime, knowledge of your previous lifetime that caused this kind of a program, a karma for you. Okay. Now, next is pratyayasya. Pratyayasya means, pratyaya means to thoughts that come to you. In other words, reflection. Pratyayasya parachitta jnanam. So by reflecting on what is coming to you, you can know. Para means other, beyond. Chitta is person, jnanam. So what does it mean? By reflecting on you, I can know about the nature of your chitta. So anybody, any place you look at, by reflecting on that, you can know that. Now, some of you may have experienced during a meditative moment when I asked you to go beyond your body, think of yourself as the entire universe, you might have sensed something different. So that is the kind of way in which yogi can access that. In our in our 8:30 class where there are people from India, we have one person from the West Coast and another person from Gurgaon in India who is able to do all of these things. Okay, so this is a thing that ability that comes to yogi. Another kind of thing that can come is nacha tat salambanam tasya avishayi bhutatvat. This is an extension of sutra number 19. After saying that if you reflect on something, you can know the nature of its chitta, or something or some person, you can know the nature of its chitta. And then he says, but not, nurture means but not, tat, of that, salambanam means where it is established in, tasya avishayi bhutatvat. And but not its, tasya means of that, avishayi means which is not a subject matter of what? Of bhutatvat, of a created matter. So in other words, you can only know about the created elements. The uncreated elements you cannot know by tuning in. Okay, because that is a much higher level of siddhi. Next one is kaya rupa samyamat. Kaya means physical body, rupa by focusing on the form of the physical body, samyamat by focusing, doing the dharana dhyana samadhi. Tat grahya shakti. Tat means of that, grahya means what you can grasp, shakti means the energy, and the shakti sthambe. By sthambe means holding the energy, just holding it in place. Chakshu prakasha asamprayoge, and then the light that is hitting your eye. Chakshu is eye, prakasha is the light that is hitting the eye. Asamprayoge, making it not useful, or essentially not workable with the light that is coming in. You can become, what is the word antardhanam means you become visible. So essentially you become invisible. So essentially this is cloaking technology that you're talking about. You can become invisible by making the energy of whatever you're grasping, making that energy completely still, and making the light that is reflected from that not happen anymore. Asamprayoga. It cannot happen anymore. You essentially disappear. How you can make yourself invisible? Think of it. You know what Patanjali is talking about over here. What are the possibilities that can happen? Etena, in the same way, shabdadi means different types of sounds. Antardhanam uktam. Antardhanam means the sounds can be made unhearable, uktam. So in other words, what happens is, we are talking of VPN technology over here. So the thing is, but you know, if any of you have heard of this person called Satya Sai Baba, who's no more, people who have met him have often said he will meet 40, 50 people at the same time. But when he's talking to one individual person, the others cannot hear. Only the person he is directed to will hear. So these kinds of this thing, in other words, uktam means is thus explained. So what happens is you can hide sounds as well in the same way, just like you can hide the light. So the same way you can hide sound as well. So you can think of it again as, you know, how you can cloak sound vibrations as well besides light. So let's go on to, are we done? Okay. So we have come down to the end. We'll stop here at Sutra number 22. And from Sutra number 33 on to almost the end of the chapter, we'll finish off next time, because only a bunch of, siddhis that are possible that are all described in this chapter. Okay. So with that, we'll close here. And if there's any one quick question, it's already 7 o'clock. Any question on the Yoga Sutras? Okay, so we'll end with that. We will end with one long Om, and we'll end for today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you, Dr. Rajan. Tomorrow.
Thank you, Dr. Rajan.
Good night, yoga family.
Thank you.
शर्मिष्ठा जी, गुप्ता जी, नमस्ते और धन्यवाद आने के लिए। और फ्रेंड्स को लाइए और दूसरों का फायदा कराइए। We are aging gracefully and dissipate this knowledge for the good of others. We can do it for the good of ourselves and others. Do it every day.
Yeah, thank you, Nayan Bhai. Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you, Naresh bhai. Namaste.
They all see you tomorrow.
Bye bye.